I don't think that anyone can deny that we all have a responsibility to take care of our environment. We need to leave the place a better place than we found it. My name is Edith Leeuta. I'm the CEO of Fibre Circle. We are a producer responsibility organization for the paper and paper packaging sector of South Africa. The aim of our organization is to promote the circular economy and to ensure that paper goes back into the value chain as many times as possible. Landfilling is not a solution for our materials. We do not want to leave a legacy for future generations to have to deal with our waste that we produce today. Once you chuck something in the ground, it stays there forever. At Fibre Circle, our main aim is to divert as much paper and paper packaging from South Africa's landfills and to find suitable homes for it.
If that works for you, Tuesday morning would be great, just so that I can also start looking at flights. Part of Fibre Circle's mandate is to work in the entrepreneurial development space, and my work with them is to work with 10 small businesses and help those businesses with growth and scaling. The majority of them are buyback centers. So a buyback center is an establishment that takes in waste from waste reclaimers. The buyback center then pays them for the waste and then bales the collected waste and sells it on either to a mill or to an intermediary business partner who's also part of the waste value chain. I often have the privilege to work with extremely talented individuals. And I must say, Makatso is definitely one of those people. She's an inspiration to everybody around her. She's an inspiration to me, and we are so privileged to have her as part of our program.
I'm a consultant also, and also I'm a recycler. So what we do actually, we go and teach the communities on how to separate the different type of waste. So at the same time, they are getting employed and the environment is getting clean. This is just one of the communities, and they are all actually, most of them, like this. So actually, we need more of a manpower. We need people to be recognized to do this. And then we can clean the environment, because right now, when you come here, this is a beautiful place, but you can just see that instead of being a beautiful natural place, it ends up being filled by a lot of garbage. It's money lying on the floor, but it's a danger also lying here for the environment.
Fibre Circle came about because a regulation was passed in South Africa. This regulation made it the responsibility of producers to recover the packaging that they've put on the market at the end of its use. And the aim really is for us to showcase that there is value in waste and that we all have a role to play in preserving our environment.
We do different types of waste. We have the 2-liter bottles of Coca-Cola, the milk bottles. The plastics, we granulate into tiny pieces. We have the pipes, we have glasses, we have paper, your card boxes. So the card box is being put into the baling machine, and it gets compressed into one big bale, and then the guys, the balers, they tie it and take it out, and then it goes then to be sold to the client.
One of the categories that we are responsible for at Fibre Circle is liquid board packaging. So that's all your milk cartons, your juice cartons. And Infinite Industries are an excellent partner to showcase that liquid board packaging can be 100% recycled.
My name is Maggie Infante, and I am the owner of Infinite Industries.
We are going to use less fasteners on site. So your boards are going to slot in this channel now.
Yeah.
Okay. And then it will...
One of the biggest types of waste that end up in landfill is what we call liquid board packaging. And that has got a fiber content or paper content in layman's terms. It has a plastic content and it has an aluminium content. We are now showcasing that we don't need to separate all those types of materials. We can recycle without the separation. We receive bales of material. We then start processing it. We have a shredding or granulation type system where we granulate the material into a much finer format. We then have a unique formula where we put it together almost as baking a cake. We use heat and compaction, and we make a board. Our boards are primarily used to build things with. So, for example, in collaboration with Fibre Circle, we have recently made ablution blocks, which has gone out to Mpumalanga and Nkomasi area. We utilized 1.5 tons of waste material per ablution block that we have now transformed into something that's useful and has impact within that community.
Due to the health environment, it was been declared that all pit latrine toilets should be demolished. It was not good for the learners. Fibre Circle came to school and gave us that environmental toilet. In the toilet, we've got soap, water, basin, we've got everything. So it's very healthy.
Seeing a milk carton being recycled and it ending up as an ablution block in a school where we are eradicating pit latrines, for me, it is the stuff that says that the work that we do changes lives, adds value to our communities, brings dignity. It's the stuff that makes me want to wake up every morning and do what I do. I don't think that you can separate how we grow our food, how we deal with our packaging, and preserving our environment. You need to look at it holistically so that you really look at the circular economy from a people, an environment point of view, and also a nature perspective.
By doing paper recycling, not throwing dirty things in the river, stop smoking cigarette and throwing it in the grass, avoiding loud radio sound, avoiding cutting off trees, recycle everything that you can.
Our school's program aims to create an awareness in our young people, how to take care of the environment, how to separate their waste. And I find that young people are very eager to learn that. We have distributed a number of bins in schools that show how to recycle and how to derive value from your waste.
Food and Trees for Africa is a social enterprise organization. We're developing food gardens and also planting trees.
Fibre Circle's relationship and partnership with Food and Trees for Africa was such a natural relationship because our values are aligned. So for us, it made sense to partner with them and look at it holistically.
We can make our own compost using any organic matter.
I see the learners as a seed that's being planted that will grow and yield some fruits one day, because I know they are the future of the country. And some of their careers are actually going to emanate from the kind of awareness that we create when we do these kind of interventions. But also being part of the gardens that are being established in the schools, they can go back and extend that kind of knowledge and the skills. So we have better food security in the school, but also in the nearby communities.
My hope for Fibre Circle is that in my lifetime, in my tenure as CEO of Fibre Circle, no paper and paper packaging goes to landfill. I wake up every day and it is the thing that makes me spring out of bed and say, what am I going to do today to ensure that we divert as much as we possibly can from landfill? Who am I going to pick up the phone and call to ensure that that partnership happens where we can beneficiate, educate, create awareness? Because we know that landfilling is not the answer, and it is the thing that drives my passion every day.